Hi. I was just preparing for this episode of Tiny Songs Live. What's a tiny song, you might ask? Well, it could be anything, and there's no rules. Well, that's not entirely true. There's one rule. It has to be a story, and every musical decision that we make has to be in service and in honor of that story. And that's it. I could do this by myself, but I think it'd be way cooler and way better if you helped me. So I want this to be interactive. I invite your help. Share any ideas or comments or suggestions you might have. I have no idea what's about to happen. This is going to be totally live. Here we go. Hello, welcome. Episode 4 of Tiny Songs Live. Somebody in the chat give me a confirmation that you can hear me and you can see me. And once I get that, we'll get started. But I'm just so excited that everybody's here. And while you're here, while people are coming in, let me know where you are in the world. Where are people coming in, tuning in from? All are welcome. This is all about community and creativity and just fun. So I'm just excited. And I'm getting confirmation from Design by Shay. And that means we're going to get started. So the way this works, we got 2 stories. I'm going to give you 2 story prompts, and the chat will decide our fate. The chat will decide the musical adventure and journey that we're about to go on as a team. And the chat is a huge part of this. Be a lot cooler if you helped, if you chimed in, if you're a part of it. The music will be better and it'll be more fun for both me and you. So please be a part of this and contribute your ideas because it's just going to be cool. So first up, we have 2 stories. I'm going to give you 2 options and the chat will decide. So let me get it patched in and we'll get started. So stand by. We've got Story 1. Story 1. This is the Diver. Okay? This is 1940s footage of a diver, a bell diver, underwater hunting for a giant octopus, trying to find a giant octopus and film it. Okay? So the spirit of this story is we have a diver that's totally outside of their element. And we have the octopus, the giant octopus that is totally in its peaceful, confident element. And they are meeting for the first time. So it's a human outside of their comfort zone, experiencing something really cool. And it's a strange meeting. And this is real footage of like a bell diver in the 40s. Really cool. So that's story 1, right? The Diver. Story 2. This is the wizardry of wireless. Okay, this is a celebration of science. This is about how sound and electricity and transmission and reception works. So this is a little more abstract here, but this is the concept of human sound, human voice, human creation, and then using technology to share that with the world. So it's that intersection between the human element and the technology element and how it can help create cool things. So story 1 is the Diver. Story 2 is the Signal. So chat, let me know. What's it going to be? Is it story 1 or story 2? And the chat decides. So vote now in the chat. And while you're voting, I'm going to introduce our special guest. Every episode has a mystery guest, and I'm so excited to introduce you to the mystery guest this week. So let me get our mystery guest patched in here. Hey, Justin, can you hear me?
Hey, Phil, how's it going?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, and can the chat hear my friend Justin?
Hello, testing
Just
chat.
want to make sure
testing.
everybody can hear. Okay, Justin. Well, before we get into it, I should introduce Justin. Justin is a very old friend of mine. He's an amazing musician. He's one of my favorite improvisers, and he graciously agreed to be a guest tonight. So, Justin, thanks for being here, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you have an opinion on the story choices?
It's just so funny. I'm reading a story right now, Journey to the Center of the Earth, and so I'm kind of feeling the diver vibe a little bit,
The
and
Diver? Okay.
yeah, but also the signal. That's a little bit appropriate to all the discussion we've had with AI and large language models and all that sort of thing. So both of
Yeah,
these are really great decisions. I like both of these stories.
they're both fun stories. I think the chat is going to have to help us. So I'm going to catch up on the chat here. Let's take a
All
look.
right.
Let's see what the chat is saying. Maybe we could get a tally. All right, Shay is saying 5-1, the diver. I think if we don't have a big change in the next 30 seconds, it sounds like that is our journey. So chat, speak now or forever hold your peace. But that being said, I do want to very quickly make one more announcement, and that is that this stream is very proudly sponsored by Sweetwater. So thank you, Sweetwater, for making this possible. They agreed to sponsor season 1, and I'm just grateful. So they have a really cool giveaway going on, and we're going to post a link to that in the description and in the chat. So check that out. I really genuinely have loved working with Sweetwater so far, and thanks for making it possible to do this, Sweetwater. So that being said, it looks like the diver's in the lead. So I think that's what we're going to do. How do you feel about that, Justin?
Yeah.
Okay. So Justin, do you think you could record some trumpet stuff or music stuff and like send it to me? Like,
Yeah. Would you need it right now or tonight?
yeah, it's kind of like we're live. This is live.
So I'm kind of in a pickle. I don't actually have any of my recording equipment with me tonight.
Oh. Well, are you far?
No, I'm actually not that far. I could, would it be possible for me just to come over?
I mean, this is kind of a bad time to try and figure this out, but yeah, I mean, if you can get here soon, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, let's give it a try.
Okay, yeah, I'll get there as soon as I can.
Okay, see you soon. Okay, he's blowing out the candles. So I don't know what that's all about, but it sounds like we're gonna go with the diver, and hopefully Justin gets here soon. I don't really know what he meant by all that, but we'll see what happens. Oh, come in.
Hey, Phil.
Hey, man, what's up?
What's going on?
That was really fast. That was really
I
fast.
told you I wasn't far.
Yeah, you
What's
really
going on? I haven't seen you in forever.
give me a hug, man. Welcome.
Good to see you.
Okay. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Justin Powell, the first live in-person guest on Tiny Songs Live. He got here as fast as he could. I was very impressive. So here we are. We're gonna make a song based off of the diver.
I love it.
So here's the question for Justin and for the chat. What would this sound like? Okay, so the story is a diver is exploring the under the ocean, searching for the giant octopus, finds the giant octopus. Actually, this footage is kind of crazy because there is a giant octopus in it. We'll see it in a minute. So it's the interaction and the meeting of the above the water folks and the below the water folks, and whatever that sounds like. So what would that sound like to the chat? So let us know in the chat. What would that sound like? What are your ideas? What are what sonically? It could be chord progression things. It could be tone things. It could be mixing and effect things. The world is our oyster, as it were. So what do you think, Justin? And welcome, by the way. I'm so glad you're here, man.
Yeah, good to be here. Let me get this a little closer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think lots of reverb for sure. Nothing screams bottom of the ocean like a lot of delay.
That's true. Yeah. We'll get it swimmy.
Yeah.
I think we need. So maybe we need to decide. Is this like hopeful? Is it sinister? Is it? I don't know. We might have to find a thread.
Yeah.
Usually the way this works for me is like I find like a thread and then we follow it.
Yeah, I'm looking at this footage right now, and
yeah, let's pull it up here. That way the people can see it.
Okay.
So this guy is like going under the ocean. And by the way, I'm catching up on the chat now. Okay, I see some familiar friends and faces. Welcome all. And this guy behind me, there he is. Justin and I used to play in a band like, what was it, 10 years ago?
Yeah.
And then we've been friends ever since. So.
Yep.
Okay, so people are saying, hey, what's up, Ralph? Good to see you, man. Bubbles, low drums, maybe toms, tuba. Some low brass potentially.
Ooh.
Some watery vibrato, PW says. Chorused bass, that could be cool. Maybe some tremolo on the bass, some kind of very ambient.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we should start with, tell me what you think, Justin. I'm thinking we start with some kind of groove, some sort of drum thing.
Yeah.
And then maybe we can like hone in on a chord progression.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Maybe we'll start with finding some drum sounds here.
Yeah, let's find some drums.
Can everybody hear Justin okay?
Check.
I
Hey,
think
friends. Hey, fams.
I think all the tech is working. All right, let's take a look at Splice here.
Splice. We love Splice.
We sure do. It makes production attainable for a lot of people.
Indeed.
Because I would love to have a drummer in this tiny room, but logistically that's not really possible.
Yeah.
Okay. I found some cool stuff earlier. Let's see here. Maybe it's under. Okay. People say the volume is good on both mics.
Excellent.
Kind of a sloppy 90 BPM. That's cool.
I like that. Yeah, that's cool.
This other one I found earlier, I kind of like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're pretty similar too. Could even be stacked on each other.
They're not too far apart. Maybe. Okay, chat. Here's option 1. And here's option 2. Option 1. So chat, vote now. Let us know the direction for our journey. That's option 1 there. Do you have a preference, Justin? And here's 2.
Yeah, I kind of like them both. We could start with the second one or end with the second one. And then once the scene starts to grow, introduce that first one.
Yeah, they're slightly different BPMs. So I think let's commit to one or the other just so I don't have to try and
looks like
and
we've got a lot of 2s coming in the chat.
Okay. Let's commit to that.
Yeah.
We're going to go 2.
And Dan, I played trumpet, and it is in the key of B flat, but it is a chromatic instrument, so we can get in all different keys with that one.
He sure does play trumpet. You guys have... let me purchase this with one of my arbitrary credits and drag it into the DAW.
DAW.
So 85. We're importing tempo information. So now we're going to go to our other set, which is Logic. So here we go. Let's let me 85. And let's just make sure that lines up. Yep, it works with the click. All right, so we have a rhythmic journey, and I this was my choice as well. So
awesome.
I'm grateful to the chat for going with what I wanted by chance. Okay, so let's think about chords. I could just mess around and find something. Keep in mind, I'm not a real keyboard player, Justin, so I can only do so much. Let's see here. Let's maybe find a sound. Wurlitzer, I got this pad.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling some F minor vibes.
F minor?
Yeah, or F major, or just F sus without any minor or major involved. Yeah.
So we're going underwater. Maybe it's a last week we had some luck with this Mellotron, and that might be a cool vibe to Let me build this sound here. I'm gonna bring the speed down. We'll make it a. And then let's throw some maybe some reverb, just to give us some vibe here. So you said maybe F.
Yeah, maybe even a slower vibrato or slower speed on that.
Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Tape speed. Speed's pretty low.
Okay.
And then maybe I'll just fish around for a chord progression. There's a lot of mustache in the studio right now.
Oh yeah,
I'm
never
here for
enough. Never enough.
Hey, welcome, Numlets.
Yeah, I wouldn't go overboard with it, Phil. Oh yeah.
This is kind of like where it's uncertain, our fate. 1 flat 7. It's always a nice vibe. How's that feel? What do you think?
I like it.
So maybe we'll do that, and then maybe then we'll go to like a that's too hopeful. I like the 1 flat 7 thing. Maybe we'll just start there and then put that down and see what happens.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. All right, so there's something there.
Nice.
Let's just get a little loop going of that. I'm kind of wondering if we should like go ahead and make a B section now, or if we should just jump in, or maybe that's all it is. Maybe we just, I mean, the ocean is very steady and ebbing and flowing. Maybe the variation is in the layers and not the chords.
Maybe, yeah.
Or do you think we need a B section? What do you think?
I'm looking at the footage, and we want to serve that footage.
Well, let's look at it
to the best of our ability.
All right, let's listen. Okay, we're just going to vibe to what we just did, and we're going to listen to it. Justin's a wise man to reference the footage. I can see that he's...
Rule number 1.
I can see it's not his first Tiny song.
Yeah, this makes me feel like nothing bad is going to ever happen to these divers with
All right.
this octopus. So
I think something bad is going to happen.
yeah.
All right, so
it might be cliche, but maybe we need to drop a minor third and do the same progression in minor.
oh, so you're saying like okay,
D
so,
minor, C minor.
so you're saying is that what you're saying?
Yeah, let's try do D flat and B minor.
All right, stand by. D flat minor,
D flat minor, B minor. Ooh, now we're getting into some devious territory.
and then the other one was B minor.
yeah.
Oh,
So we have the same rocking chord progression back and forth between these two major step kind of related chords.
yeah. All right, so bear with me, because
But maybe it happens later.
Well, no. I smell what you're stepping in or swimming in, as it were.
Swimming in, yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna do a few bars of the first part, and then I'll go to D flat minor to B flat minor, and we'll see what that sounds like. So here we go. Let me give it a try.
All right.
Did we start on F? Is that what we did?
Yeah,
we
we
did
did,
F to
F minor to
E
E
flat.
flat.
Okay.
Or F major to E flat, yeah.
So we'll do that another time.
Yep.
And then here's going to be our B flat minor, right?
D flat minor.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
And then to B flat
Minor.
To B minor? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. I've got this,
But
Justin.
you got the first section down.
Yeah,
so you
yeah.
don't
We'll
have
just
to
punch it in. You know,
Yeah.
we have it's not like we're recording a tape here.
We have the technology.
Okay, so this is gonna go. So right there is gonna be our B minor.
Then down a whole step.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah, we want that same motion of the ocean.
So it's D flat minor to B flat minor, right?
D flat minor to B minor.
Yes. Okay, we're gonna go from the top because I got all back. We were in a. I was on the first chord, and you were on the second chord, and it's because I didn't communicate clearly.
You good?
So we'll go 2, 3, 4. And then here's going to be the D flat minor
Yep.
to B minor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Now I smell what you're swimming in. And that'll be the loop, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, we'll stop there. Okay.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
got to cast a wide net and just see what you can get.
I see what you did there, Justin. So now we have, you know what? I want to make sure our folks can see Logic. Uh-oh. We're having an error message in OBS.
Bleep loop.
Well, we can just deal with it. So, oh, somebody said Miss Jackson vibes. Yeah, a little bit.
Right.
So here's the deal, friends of the chat. OBS is frozen, so I can't change shots. So we're just gonna have to roll with it. Actually, you know what? I think I can fix it if I go fast. Can everybody still hear me? Everything's fine out in internet world. Give me a confirmation.
Awesome. We got a confirmation.
All right, and we're just gonna keep rolling through this. So here's what's gonna happen. You know what? I'm gonna risk it. We need to be able to see Justin. This is important. I'm gonna give it a real quick refresh, and we're gonna hope for the best. So, God forbid, this stream crashes. Just refresh the page, and if I'm not back in a couple minutes, just go to my YouTube homepage. You'll see a new link. I'm gonna try and fix this real quick. So stand by, everybody. We got this. Streaming. Okay, I think we're back.
We back.
All right, let me know if I'm back. I think we fixed it. It's like we got tangled in the barnacles. and look at that. Now it works. Hey, you can see Justin now. We were stuck in that one little tiny porthole.
Bingo.
Okay, so we got some vibes now. We got some music.
Got some vibes. Yeah, I heard somebody in the chat. They were like, "Yeah, it's Miss Jackson vibes."
Yeah.
That's the name of our squid.
I'm sorry, Miss Justin. I'm for real.
Are you for real?
Okay,
Did
so
you not
what?
mean to make me cry?
So what do we do now? We could do anything. I like the chordal structure we have. What are
Yeah.
you feeling?
Well, I didn't realize that this particular you didn't share any of these clips with me, so I'm seeing
That's
these
true.
for the first time
That is
with
true.
you guys. And I brought with me a conch shell, and if I don't use this conch shell on this, I'm going to be really upset.
For the record, Justin is not a professional conch artist. It's just one of the many skills he has.
This is my instrument.
We'll get to that in a minute. That'd be really funny if it's like, yeah, I brought my friend Justin over. He's really good at playing in the key of F on a shell. Okay, you want to try that?
Yeah.
Some kind of like long note thing.
Yeah, some verb. I can do the F down to the E flat, but I don't know if I can hit that B minor with this thing. But we can get something that maybe
There are a
works
few
there.
who can.
Right.
Well,
Special skill.
Also, I can, if you just did a one steady note, I could pitch it down.
Oh, okay.
If we want to.
Cool.
So we
Yeah.
have the technology.
Sweet.
So let me get you patched in real quick. Let me get a shell track going on. I've never said that before. Amazing. Oh my gosh, he really is playing this. So this is input 2.
There's a laughter coming.
Yeah, designed by Shay is. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. Before we do that, we have to introduce the most important person. No offense, but
No, I get it.
it's guys, hold on. Designed by Shay. Come in, please.
I hear you, and I hear a conch shell.
Okay, so the person on the walkie-talkie is a very special person. This is my wife, Shay, who happens to be an amazing artist. And right now, while Justin and I are creating this weird music, Designed by Shay is on the other side of this wall making custom, one-of-a-kind art for this stream, for you, for the folks of this stream. She's making a custom badge. Let me show you. Let me show you what she's working on. Okay, so every episode of Tiny Songs Live has its own badge, collectible badge for each episode. So check it out. You've got the submarine was the first episode 0.
I got you, bro.
Thanks, bro. And then you have the dirigible was episode 1. The Voyager was episode 2. We did the train. It's on the way because they have to be shipped. And then right now, Designed by Shay in real time is designing, I guess, the Diver.
The Diver.
It's a new patch. So if you want to support this stream and support Shay and myself and our guests, this is a fun way to do it. You can get a collectible badge. They're on sale during the stream. And then once the stream is done, then they're full price. And then when the next episode airs, they're gone. So you can only get it the week of the stream. They'll never be available again. So if you want to collect them, like I am here, the link is in the chat.
I'm going to go ahead and order mine right now.
So Designed by Shay, how do you feel about your artistic direction for this journey?
I feel pretty darn good. I'm just going to go for it.
All right, Godspeed. If anyone can do it, you can. And I appreciate you.
That is correct. Godspeed to you, too.
What a woman.
I think we're going to have to sample that walkie-talkie. It sounds like she's radioing from the sea below.
Well, we did do that on episode 1.
Did you really?
For the dirigible.
That's right.
She transmitted. You'll have to go back and watch episode 1, but we might do it again. Who knows? All right. So now that we're in music creative mode, let me get a shell track enabled.
Okay.
Which I've never done before.
Shell track.
That's my other band.
The shell hails all the way from St. Thomas.
Okay.
It traveled many miles.
I'm going to label this conch. And let me get a input 2, right? Why is it not a... Oh, there you are. Okay. You're really doing this, aren't you?
I'm doing it.
Okay. Well, let's record it.
Cool.
If anyone can do it, it's you. Do you want to do the whole progression, or do you just want to do the first bit?
Let's do the first bit.
First bit. Okay. And also, those of you out there in the internet, the way this monitoring is working is you're hearing Logic and also the interface. Actually, 86. I can mute the interface in Logic so you won't have any weird phasing issues. All right, here we go. Here we go, Justin. Good luck, buddy.
Thank you.
2, 3, 4. Masterfully done.
I should have taken a bigger breath.
I feel like the sea creatures are gathering outside of my house right now. They're all being assembled. All of the largemouth bass in the area are crawling out of the
They
streams.
heard the call.
That's amazing. Okay, well, nice job, buddy. Do you want to for the other part? Do you want to or do you want to have something on the other part, or do you want to to pitch it down?
I think it needs to be soaked in reverb for sure.
Oh yeah. We have the technology.
Do you have that?
Let's go ahead and let's
see how it sounds. Maybe it might not be good. Might need to do it again.
Floof says, "What the hell? That was so much better than I." Dude, guys, you don't know who this is. I know who this is. You don't know who this is. This is the Lord of the Ocean right here. Apparently,
I agree, Floof. That was better than I anticipated as well.
All right, let's soak you in salty reverb. Okay, listening.
Yeah, we should do another one.
Well, the second one's better. That one's good.
It's usable, yeah.
We can just use that for both of them.
There we are.
You feel good?
Yeah, the second one's nice.
All right. So I'm just gonna take that. Here, let me let the people see what I'm doing here in the DAW.
The Maynard of Conch.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Stand by. Gonna fix it up here. Let's see. That'll be our punch point there. Let's listen. Yeah, man, that sounds pretty magical. And then we'll just have that be the loop, huh?
Yeah.
Looks
like I pulled my hand out too fast.
Well,
You hear the pitch go up.
we're not all perfect here, Justin. Let me just get a clean.
So the way this shell works is, here, I'll hold it behind Phil, is you resonate the inside chamber, and then when you put your hand in it, it adjusts the pitch. And that is how we get pitches on our conch shell. This guy, other side. There we go.
So is it safe to say that's like maybe the first wind instrument? Is that possible?
Yeah, so this is like the first ever wind instrument.
It's more of a wave instrument.
Yeah, wave instrument. All right.
We got. I smell what you're. Oh, somebody says put some vibrato on it.
Hey, I like that.
All right, so let's do that. I like to mix as I go, just because it kind of informs the process.
I could actually, instead of playing the root, I could do the thirds or something like that.
You mean on the minor section?
Yeah.
You want to punch in?
Yeah, let me punch that real quick.
All right. So you'll have 4 clicks, and then you'll be on a minor. You ready?
Yep.
All right. Here we go.
the first one's nice. You can grab that.
First one.
Yeah, the first 4 measures.
All right. Copy that. Man, I've never had a professional conch artist here.
What would Pinot do?
Mark asks.
Yeah.
What's up, Mark? Welcome, Mark. I hope you're well, man. Mark's a really cool bass player.
Nice.
So you said you like the first half.
Yeah.
All right, let me get that loop point there.
Nice.
And then we can have a proper loop here. Sorry, I shouldn't do accents because there's people from all over the world here. Okay. So then all of that together. Okay, now we have a functional conch loop. Words I've never said. All right. Okay, look at us.
All right.
Well, my friend Justin, here we are. We could do a number of things. I could do some more key stuff. Could do some bass stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Could do some synth stuff. Could do some trumpet stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, we could do some trumpet stuff.
I think so.
Or flugel stuff. I also brought a flugelhorn.
I think the people should. I want you to do your thing a little bit.
All right.
Maybe here's what we'll do. Maybe we'll go back and forth. Maybe you do a thing and I do a thing.
Okay.
And maybe so you maybe do that, and then I'll do some bass stuff, and then we can just layer stuff.
Sounds great.
Sound cool?
Yeah, I'm in.
All right. So let me get you patched in here. We had our conch track, now our flugel track.
I'm gonna let the people decide. We've got option number 1, a flugelhorn, so a rotary action flugelhorn.
Is that Flugel?
Flugel, yes.
Flugel. Okay. All right.
Option number 2, a B flat trumpet with a harmon mute.
Okay. Well, let's let the people decide. We got to give people what they want.
So number 1, flugelhorn, and I'll give a little
Yeah,
taste.
maybe give us a little sample.
Yeah. This is flugel.
Vibes. All right, so that's option 1.
Option 2.
Option 2, the trumpet. You guys have no idea how good Justin is. Oh my gosh. It sounds so good, man. All right, what do we think, people? Let's get a vote going on. Both are so good. I agree. But go with okay. Hold up. Full stop. The only rule is what is the music calling for? It's not what's the coolest thing. What gives us this vibe? What gives us this vibe?
What is that vibe?
That's a man going overboard in a bell dive suit going underwater. What is... It looks like people are saying both. People are saying flugel.
So many options.
So many options. I think, you know what? I think the chat seems divided. I think I'm summoning my good friend Justin to just make the call of what he feels is the right move.
All right.
So do whatever your heart tells you, Justin, please.
All right. The mute is the vibe.
All right. Go with the mute then. Let me relabel you to, this is trumpet. So is this like, what kind of part are you thinking? Is this like, are you thinking like solo-y improv-y vibes right now? Or do you want to save that for later? Are you doing like long?
Yeah, I'm thinking some longer, either
tones?
long tones or some sort of rhythmic ostinato that kind of goes with this wavy motion that we've got.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, you want to just go for it?
Sure.
All right. Well, and you can hear everything okay? You like your mix and
Yeah.
nice. What a professional. By the way, before we get into this, I'm going to brag on my friend Justin here. Justin is a professional musician, obviously, not just of the conch, but of all all skills, particularly trumpet. He's a pro trumpet player. He's amazing. I'm going to brag on him. He's one of the best musicians I know, and he's an educator, and he's a performer, an improviser. He does everything. So he also is a part of a brass section, Terminus Horns.
Yep.
Those guys are all friends of mine. I've hired them in the past to do sessions. They're like a brass section that writes and arranges their own parts, and they're very self-sufficient. So if you're working on tracks and you want like a fire brass section that could just like email you the hottest files straight into your eardrums, Terminus Horns and Justin are people that you can reach out to. So please support them. If you don't follow Justin already, please follow him. We'll have links to Justin's stuff and to Terminus Horn stuff in the chat and in the description. So that being said, you wanna do the thing?
Yeah, let's do some things.
Cool. Here we go. Love it.
A little breathiness, yeah.
So, and you think that's a little loop situation?
A little loop situation, could stack a little harmony on there and then let the chat decide if they like the harmony or no harmony, or...
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think... Let's listen to it.
Let's listen.
I'm a big fan of... So this is something we talk about sometimes on the channel. Is it's like, because we have digital technology, we can do everything, right? We can do as many layers as we want.
Floof, that's a good question. Yeah, I'm actually. You can hear me trying to swirl the vibrato a little bit in time to kind of almost give that same vibrato quality that you might get out of a patch. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
So
if you have questions about anything Justin's doing musically, put them in the chat, because he's literally a college professor for this stuff, and also we love this stuff.
Yeah.
So if you're curious,
great. Keep the questions coming. Would love to answer them and fill you guys in on, especially those of you that aren't familiar with brass instruments or working with brass players as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's a treat for me because like brass and woodwinds are just so cool. It's like literally breath. It's like there's so much like nuance and articulation.
Mm-hmm.
It's so detailed. It's like I don't know. It's just a delight to hear. Well, let's listen back. Let's listen to what we got there. So listening. A little more reverb on there.
Yeah, Quang Vu is dope. We like Quang Vu, Floof. Reverb makes everybody happy.
Yeah, I think that's a vibe.
Yeah. I'm starting to get Mario vibes. I love it.
Nice. Well,
underwater Mario vibes.
I guess it's my turn.
It's your turn, buddy.
Oh man. How do I follow this guy? Okay, here's the question. Should it have the third now, or should it have, or how are you feeling about the third?
Like another stack of pads?
Yeah. Do you think it would be wise to hear that now? Would that inform our journey.
It might inform your decision.
Yeah.
I know that you like triads, and
I do like triads.
Major and minor.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so Justin is helping me out by helping me promote my triads course that just launched. So if you're interested in learning more about music and how to play bass, I have a triads course. The link is in the description. It's on sale, and that's the way that you can support this whole thing. But that being said, do you want to do a third now, or are you gonna wait?
Let's do it right now, real quick.
Okay.
We're already set up. We're ready. We're rolling.
We're patched in.
Yeah, we're patched in. Let's
All
let's see if I can hear anything else over top of it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So let me duplicate that track. Let me say trumpet mute number 2. Make sure the people can hear. There. Okay. All right. Similar volume, similar gain structure for you there, sir?
Yeah.
All right, let me save this. You know what? I should save it. All right. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go. You got 4 clicks, baby.
You got it. Yeah, we got a high one, we got a low one there, and a couple different vibes.
Nicely done, sir. All right, let me get that looping. Let me get it looping. Nicely done.
Yeah, and if you hear anything that needs to be redone, you just let me know.
Oh,
I'm here for it.
I don't like to do all that. I like to let people do their thing. Somebody said, actually, you know who it was? I got to interview Tim Pierce, who's a legendary session musician, and he was very kind to me, and he shared a lot of advice. And one of the things he said is that great producers in general, what they do is they just put the right people in the room and then let them do their thing.
Nice.
So I'm trying to do that, and I've put the right person in the room, which is Justin, and I'm gonna let him do his thing. I might kind of nudge him a little bit, but I want him to be a musician, to be free musically. So that being said, let's listen real quick and kind of look at our maybe pan them a little bit, just
yeah, bring that top one down a little bit.
How's that?
Yeah, there we go.
A little better.
Nice.
All right.
Thanks, Thomas.
I feel like the bass is gonna be weird. It needs to be weird. I might kind of try to channel the octopus vibes a little bit on this one.
Yeah, how many tentacles does an octopus have, Phil?
7?
Almost. So maybe we need a HVB.
Gotta get the right input here. It's input 3. This is how you know it's live. In real time, I'm patching in things, in digitally speaking. So, all right. If you don't mind, Justin, could you that? I think it's this one. That one there.
Excalibur.
Could you kindly hand that to me at your convenience? Thank you, sir. Starting with the P bass, a little compression, We might do tremolo. We might not.
Everybody looks better with the bass in their hands.
It's true. You can get away with a lot just by saying, I don't know, man, I'm just the bass player. People ask you things at a gig. You say that. Sometimes you say that when you're not even on a gig.
Do you know why we pulled you over? Do you know how fast you were going?
I don't know, man. I'm just a bass player.
That's the right answer.
All right. One thing I do know as a bass player is I should probably tune. I'm going to do that now. So this is a 66P bass. Got some String Joy nickel wound strings on there. Going into, I think I'm going to use this compressor, Cali 76. So we said F major to E flat major, and then we did
D flat minor to B minor.
D flat minor. Yeah. By the way, what I'm monitoring is like a split second ahead of the track. So if I'm not in the pocket, it's because of latency, and I'm going to use that excuse for the rest of my life. But it's actually true here. So once you hear it in the track, once I've recorded it, it'll sit a little better.
If only you had a pocket hat to help you at.
hey, man, you're like just setting me up for success. So by the way, designed by Shay, who is making the merch right now. The patches also made new merch for us. Check it out. So, look at that. It's a pocket hat.
That's dope. I want that.
It's based off of the musical concept of the pocket. You see the bar line, and the music flows over the bar line. It's like the idea of like the groove working over the grid. So if you want to support the pocket, and also Shay and myself, these are for sale as well, in the link in the description.
Yeah.
So,
I like what you were vibing on just now.
Like I'm trying to decide between like, maybe I'll do long notes, and then let me try this tremolo. So
okay.
here's without the tremolo, and then here's tremolo. Very underwater.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's adjust the speed of that tremolo a little bit.
Here, why don't you?
Yeah. Let me get in here.
Yeah.
All right, so I slowed the speed down, turned the color up a little bit, and then pulled the mix down a little bit because this bass sounds really nice. And then we set it to the 61 harm. Fewer notes, always, right?
I could just do big long notes. Always works.
Yeah, but then glide between them. Yeah. Agreed. Good call, Dan. Good call. Yeah, maybe it gets busier at some other point in the song, but yeah, this is nice. And now with fewer notes, I can adjust that speed a little bit more.
Yeah. See, it's good to have bass players in the chat, because I'm a less is more guy, but since this is my stream, I just started doing too many notes.
Right.
And now it's like, wait a second. What I love is simplicity. Get it together, Phil. So thank you to the chat and my friend Justin for reminding me of the core tenets of bass playing. Okay. Well, I think we kind of have a good direction, right? I might just like...
Yeah, this is great.
All right. Let's... 1, 2, here we go.
Keep doing that. I'm actually going to adjust the speed while you're playing. speed. That adds a little tension when we need it. When we turn that speed off, it feels nice and clean. So for this section, the tremolo sounds really nice, I think. And then on the major section, just turning it down altogether is really cool.
Octopus vibes.
Yeah, octopus vibes. That's a nice t-shirt idea. Octopus vibes. Like the bubbles are popping. Yeah, floof. Trying to get that speed at the triplet right now.
This guy.
Boom, 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 boom. Things you can't do while you're playing the bass.
I need like 8 arms.
Well, we got 4 in this room. Yeah.
All right.
Human automation.
Look at that, man. I got my... Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. See, if I didn't have Justin here live in person, we wouldn't have been able to automate the tremolo.
Right. And the color.
All right. Well, I think it's your turn, buddy. Thanks
Oh,
for your
man.
help on that one. You mind putting this back up there?
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Let's listen to it real quick. Listening. Ooh.
Yeah, and I didn't start changing that until maybe halfway through, so.
So maybe what I'll do is take the, I'll just go right in the middle,
Yeah.
cut it in half.
Started to get in the pocket after that.
Yeah. All right.
Half an octopus. We're from Athens? Yep.
That is definitely an Athens band name. You know.
Ooh, I sound like a submarine. Yeah.
I like that bass tone.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's what are you feeling? What are you feeling, Justin?
Someone said something like a submarine. I'm feeling some downward motion thing. Maybe a trumpet with a wah-wah mute in it. Maybe.
Here, you want to look at let's look at the B-roll.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, what is that? What is that? Hold on a second. What is that? Is there some? Hold on.
We have an artifact.
There's some artifacts going on.
Yeah.
That is. I don't know what's happening. Let's listen to this bass. Make sure it's okay. I don't understand what that is. I've never run into that before. You know what? Here's what we could do. I could redo the bass while you do the next thing.
Okay. Simultaneously.
Yeah. Well, but you can't automate the reverb that way then.
That's all right. I can. I'll let you do. You do 8. I'll automate for 16, and then I'll jump in the last half.
Tell you what, I'll let you do your thing.
Okay.
You do your thing. Maybe it'll resolve itself.
Yeah, keep the bass there for now. Just
I don't know
for
what.
reference.
It's embarrassing because it's like I didn't digitally glitch myself while I was playing. All right, we're gonna call this trumpet. Is this the flugel or is this the no? Is that Bowser?
Yeah. So this is my friend Bowser.
Wait, hold on. You gotta show the people.
Oh yeah, camera's right there, isn't it?
Bowser. Is that really
SNES.
You name him?
Yeah.
You named him Bowser?
Yeah. This is a Bach 72 Mount Vernon, one of the 25 handmade by Vincent Bach himself.
Wow.
Yeah, dope horn, but it's got some adjustments done
All right.
by the Brass Instrument Workshop here in Marietta.
You want to give me a little check there? Let me get
Yeah.
your gain there going. All right. Okay. So, you ready to give it a try?
Yeah. Have fun, Floof.
Thank you, Floof. Thanks for being here. Have a good time. All right, here we go. Let me get this centered for you. It's going out of the.
This is gonna be some downward submarine vibes, some heavy metal chug-a-lug.
All right, chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug a ding dong. 2, 3. Nice.
What'd you think?
I love it. I love it, man. Let me just get this a nice clean loop there. And all right.
Yeah, you just gave me a nice idea there too, Thomas. Yeah.
Listening. How you feeling, Justin? You like it?
Yeah, I like that. I tried to keep the octopus in mind on the very last wah-wah to do 8 wah-wahs.
Nicely done. All right.
Yeah, I like it. Little lonely sonar action.
Yeah, it's a vibe. I just had an idea.
Ooh, we
Well-
like those.
Well, I'm not sure if it's a side quest or not, but
Ooh. The fatty. Oh, yeah. So this is the beautiful part of working with another person is when you play something, it's going to influence what they do. And when he does something, that's going to change what I'm going to do. It's awesome. Ooh, Lonely Sonar could be the name of the song, yeah.
do we like Moog bass or tremolo P bass better?
Let's let them decide, but I have an idea.
Okay. Well, should we hear your idea or let them decide first?
Okay, my idea is real bass for the first 8 and then fatty for the next 8.
Uh-oh.
Mix a bass.
Okay, so maybe what I'll do real quick is just go ahead and play the whole thing through with this, and then we can chop it up.
Yeah.
All right?
Who
All
says
right.
you can't stack bass either?
I mean,
Who said that? Nobody.
it wasn't me. I never said that.
We never said that.
You didn't say it. I don't know who said that.
Let's leave that there. Normally I had some other instrument that was glidey. Oh, wait. What's this?
Ooh, you know what we can do? We got Moog Cam. So I'm gonna tilt the people down. Watch your heads. I'm tilting you down. Look at that. Oh, and look, our sponsor. I didn't actually put it on there, but there it is. Okay. I'm gonna play some synth bass real quick.
There it is.
And let me make a new track because I don't know what that artifact situation was. Input 4. Yep.
Yeah, the artifacts aren't as bothersome with this particular track. There's barnacles down there.
All right, here we go.
Get it.
Something like that.
There's something in there.
Something in there. Gonna tilt you back up. Watch your heads, everybody. I'm tilting you back up. Hey there.
We're back.
Wow.
Faces.
It's like you went under the water there for a second.
Phil, I was watching the CRT TV behind us.
Yeah.
During that, and I think we're on the right track.
Okay, good. That's what's important. I like having the CRT. I kind of just put this on sometimes while I'm just like working in here. It's like my fireplace. I'll just put like weird footage like this on, like old footage.
Yeah.
Just like let it play.
We should play some like SNES Mario on it.
Whoops.
Later.
Yeah, just my arm.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so we were saying, somebody was saying maybe, you were saying that on the minor section?
Yeah.
All right, let's listen
Specifically.
to what?
Yeah.
Hey, Garvey, what's up, dude? The theme is a diver. Here, I'll show you. A diver is looking for a giant octopus in the 1940s. It's a real thing. dig that.
He's never heard from again.
So is maybe I'll do the other half of the bass in like
Yeah, let's keep that
in a
where it
little
is,
bit.
and then yeah.
And I'll just kind of here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the middle section here, which I think was probably the best. Right there. What are you thinking next, old buddy? Some percussion?
Yeah.
So funny story. I bought a bag of random percussion gear last week, and I'm gonna pick something out of it.
Nice. All right. What you got there, buddy?
So I found in my bag of percussion. Oh, I love the food. Some chimes. Looks like they were made in 2nd grade, but I like them.
Uh-huh.
And then a little hand chime.
Okay. So this is like not so much a rhythm thing, but more of like a
Ambiance. Or, I mean, it can be a rhythmic thing. I could maybe do a flam sort of thing with the tambourine.
All right.
You can get a whoop, percussion down.
The congas would sit nice, although we don't have any. I think it's something like it's one little thing. Like we got a lot of layers, so we got to find a little hole in the music to put one little thing.
Oh, in between, we need connective tissue.
Yeah. So
Like the end of the major section there.
all right, I'm gonna just roll it.
Okay.
Here, give me a little check for your volume. Okay. Bring it down a little bit. Okay. Try and hone it in on just some kind of little simple thing.
Got it.
All right, here we
I know
go.
where I want it. Yeah, this is going to be like the bubbles going into that next section.
All right. Yeah. It's cool. Let's listen for a second.
Cool.
So you kind of had a few ideas there. There's this.
Yeah, this is going to be like the bubbles going into
Oh, that's your voice.
Oh, you know what? That was a joke, but it's got that fishing line kind of thing going.
Yeah. Maybe that's it. You want to like make a little part about that?
It sounds like garbage in this room. This is like a child's toy, but it actually sounded like a fishing reel. That was cool.
Yeah. All right. And what we can do is we can like I could pitch it down. We can make it far away. Like it's kind of like a it's not super present.
Yep.
All right. Let's try that. I'm gonna.
Cool. Hit me with some delay if you don't mind.
Oh, I can hit you with some delay.
I can also turn it slowly and get that.
Ooh, that's cool.
Ooh, yeah.
Wait, hold on. What just happened? Oh, stand by. Logic jumped to the other screen. Then when you get QuickTime back up. Okay, now we're good. I love that. All right, give us a
Yeah, Matt, you're right, man. Slowly for sure.
give us a performance. Less is more, baby. You ready?
Yep. Just for funsies.
So check it out. I got an idea. So, listening. We could do... It's this one right here. What if...
It's our. I love that delay.
That is cool. Hey, what's up, Ian? Welcome, dude. Hold on. Where'd my dog go? Why are you over here? Okay.
Yeah, I settled into a little rhythm there halfway through. And it's got a little pocket inside of it.
What if I have a weird idea? Check this out. All right. Hold up a second. Listening. There's this weird crystallizer effect. Let me show the people.
Ooh, granular echo synthesizer by Sound Toys.
I love this plugin. It's called the crystallizer. This might be the vibe. Hey, Ian, welcome. So, hey, real quick, before I get into all this business, everyone, this is my friend Justin. If you're just getting here, we're doing a weird creative project. We are creating the musical vibe of what it would be like to be a diver, one of those old school divers with the helmet, trying to find a giant octopus in the ocean. This is a real thing. Check this out. Here's this B-roll, and it's a vibe. It's like this guy's going under the water. He's looking for the octopus. That's what we're doing musically. So now that that's understood, I'm auditioning. Justin just did this weird, cool percussion thing, and I'm auditioning this weird effect. So let's see if we like it. It's got some...
Let's see.
And then also, I'm going to put some reverb on it. Huh. I think some Logic's acting up on me. Hold on.
You good?
We got we're just going to go with that for now. I think this is a vibe.
Yeah.
So we could go we could do the bass on the A sections.
Yeah.
Or you could do another thing. What are you feeling?
Yeah, let's hit that bass.
All right. You mind handing that to me again?
You got it.
We did it earlier.
Aye, Captain.
But then we had there was a technical problem where the track was corrupted, which is what I like to say when I have a bad take, but it actually was. So we're gonna fix it now. So.
Oh, breathe into the horn. Yeah, I like that. That's a cool thing. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Track was corrupted by pirates.
Yeah, that was the one. Okay. So.
All right. Are we still using the Strymon here, the Flint tremolo?
I liked it. I liked what you did
Me
earlier.
too.
Let's do it again.
Cool.
So from the top. Got it.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Let's make sure that one's not corrupted.
Solo bass.
Listening back.
How much I want for lunch?
That sounds right. Sounds better. Whew. Okay. Thanks for your help automating that tremolo there, buddy.
You got it.
It's not every day I have a bass tech.
Pedal tech.
You mind putting that up there for me, sir? All right. All right.
Nice.
All right.
Do you want to hear how the Moog and the upright sound or the electric bass sound together?
Yeah.
What do you want to?
I don't. Well,
you
you know what?
thinking?
I think I'm gonna try. We'll figure that out later. Let's keep moving on,
Okay,
on
cool.
creative vibes. I'm just gonna leave the electric bass up for now, and we can just keep moving and grooving, baby. Let me just get a good loop. Okay.
We needed you early, orangutan Jay. That would have been.
Oh.
We should have done it in the key of she.
Man. Yeah, we should have. All right. Well. Ooh, okay. You want to do some seafaring ad libs?
Yeah, we could do some seafaring ad libs.
What are you thinking? Some
I.
Well, you wanna look at the here. Let's listen. Let's see what we need. Let's let the music lead us. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Okay. That here. Give me a little check 1, 2 on that.
All right, so this is a weird mute. It's meant to sound very, very distorted, and also used with a plunger.
Is it a used plunger? Woo! All right, so I think I love it.
It's abrasive.
Let's how do we incorporate it into the story? What energy are you channeling? Are you like the
Well, there's 2 sharks that are getting caught,
yeah.
and they're rolling around, and they're very upset about it.
Yeah, that's true. And then there's also there maybe it's like I'm just getting introspective here. Maybe it's like the sassy chorus of sea creatures that are
Like, get out of my house.
why are you here, human?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Why are you under the sea? We belong here and you don't.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a sassy like, what are you doing?
Yeah, just
Maybe-
like a little answer.
Yeah, it's like a hey, kind of a little bit of a vibe.
Yeah, we could do a whole thing of ad-libs, but I don't think it would serve the music or the picture.
Yeah, well,
The
okay.
moving picture that we're witnessing.
So what's your what does your heart tell you?
Yeah, let's do it, and then let's do a quick little 16 bars, and I think I like where your head's at with it. This is the bellow of the sea.
The bellow of the sea.
Yeah.
Little spacious interjections. A little salty.
Crab Calloway. Yeah.
Grabbed. Okay, I think here's all right. Hold on, before we do all that, I want this chat riddled with ocean puns. I want every dad joke you can summon in this chat for the rest of the stream. That is not our primary goal, but it's up there. So if anything comes to mind, shiver me timbers.
All right.
All right. Now that that's
not
out,
too much. We don't want scurvy.
all right. I'm gonna turn the. Do you want reverb on for this or not?
Yes.
All right. All right. All right. He said he wants some reverb. Yeah, and I think it's like we have a lot of long notes going on already, so it's like space, 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 sass, sass, sass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Space, space, space.
All right, here we go.
Yep.
Here it goes. That was magical. Oh my gosh! Somebody said that was sick. Seasick. Oh,
seasick.
oh my gosh, Justin, you need to go see a doctor. That was. Let's listen. How would you feel if I threw like some kind of weird like effect on it?
Yeah, maybe like a phaser or auto pan.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Ooh.
I was.
Who hurt that man?
All right. Woo. Oh my gosh. Phaser? Stereo phaser, maybe?
Stereo phaser. Oh, yeah.
Let's hear it in,
Who needs electric guitar? That minus 10%.
yeah. I think it's a little much. I think I need to go back.
So
I overdid it. Maybe that one?
Yeah, maybe bring the mix down to like 70%.
Yeah, maybe a little less.
I like it.
Yeah, and then maybe
Oh yeah.
dude, that note. When you did that, I was like, woo. Let me try something on this.
You might say it's 20,000 hertz under the sea.
That was the best one yet. 20,000 hertz. Okay, Nemo. I have a plugin. This is kind of a fun plugin that might also be fun. Check this out. Kind of changes the sample rate, and I can do a little chorus on it. If it'll play. Oh. Here, stand
We're all
by.
out of music.
Oh, no, we're not, Justin. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Got a little movement to it. What do you think? That's without?
With just phaser or without all
That's
together?
phaser.
I think I like just the phaser personally, but maybe this is where the chat can help us out.
No, let's go with that.
Okay.
All right. Let's listen to the thing with the thing in context. Listening. Oh, I think I know what it is. I think I know what it is. I think it just needs a little. I wish I had a bigger screen. It's a little like. Slap. Maybe like a. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just a doubler.
Doubler. Oh, okay.
A little weird, you know?
There it is. Maybe maybe you just grab that one note and throw it wherever you want.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to chop this up, I bet. Oh my gosh. This is wild, man. What are we doing? Oh, this is so much fun. I can't believe this is okay. Just to pause for a second. I've had this idea to do Tiny Songs Live for it was like a year ago. I've been wanting to do this forever. And I was like, I'm going to do it. And then been doing it, and Sweetwater decided to sponsor it. And now it's like, I have my friends here. We're making cool, weird stuff. I'm just so thankful. This is just a moment to say thank you to you. Thank you to you, everyone that's here. This is so much fun. We're making weird, cool stuff based off of, we're telling stories with sounds. That's what I love. That reverb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now we have to decide what to do. Or, I mean, we have a lot. Like, what do we want? I feel like, you know what I think it might be? I think there might be a keys part that's like arpeggiated, maybe? Something I could program just for some sparkle? What are you thinking? What are you hearing?
Yeah, I saw someone in the chat mention earlier maybe some like piano, just like straight up grand piano.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And that brings you into a nice acoustic setting suddenly, so.
Yeah.
Because right now we're just all floating around in the abyss.
Yeah.
So even if it's just quarter note piano stuff, like in a really high octave.
Yeah. Let's. Okay.
Think
okay.
Dr. Dre. Think The Chronic. Think The
Well.
Chronic 2000.
I have this old timey piano, maybe. Let me just.
Yeah, I dig that. I think maybe up an octave. Yes.
And then we got like that kind of vibe, like
Yeah, I think, keep it simple, keep it triadic.
triadic,
Triads.
triassic. All right. Well, let me just. I'm not a real keyboard player, but let me see what I can do here.
Let me know if you need help. I got you, bro.
Okay. Well, you want to do it?
Yeah, you want me to do it?
Yeah. Okay. So let me just get this prepared for you. What was that? Oh. Justin, you gave me a heart attack. I thought Logic was crashing. That was the sound of my software dying. Ugh.
Your software is now.
All right.
Dead.
All right. Okay, Justin. When you're ready, just sit down
Where you're sitting?
where I'm sitting and hit R.
Hit R? Okay.
And then play MIDI keys. And you got a
MIDI
sustain
keys.
pedal here.
Sustain. This is a good time to tell them I don't play piano.
Do you want to use my headphones?
Yeah, I'll
Or-
use yours. Okay. Little swap-a-roni.
Well, swap-a-roni.
Oh, I get to be in the driver's seat now?
Yeah. Oh, don't make me kick you out.
All right.
Let me just do like a 8 or 6.
Oh, so this is what this feels like. Oh.
Wow. Letting go of control.
All right, let's try it. That's good.
Yeah. All right, hit spacebar.
All right, I'll let you chop it up.
Nice job, buddy.
Thank you.
I like what you did.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, Sati kind of vibe. There you go.
Yeah. Let's listen to it for a second.
It's funny. I was not reading the track, or I wasn't reading the chat there, Ian. And I just started kind of doing that later. Yeah, about halfway through, the second B section had a nice little thing.
Yeah.
I like it though. It's got a childlike innocence to it.
Yeah. It's like the wonder of going down there into the depths.
Yep.
It's kind of scary. Yeah, I like it.
What up, Sean?
Hey, what's up, Sean? Welcome, dude. Well, Orangutan J says some percussion, maybe.
Yeah, throw like a ton of delay on this clave and just let it go clack, 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 clack.
Okay. So just like on like
Just
on
on
the
the
one.
On the one.
On the most powerful
Come
of
on.
beats. I don't care what anyone tells you. The one is mighty.
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Okay.
I'm good. How are you?
All right, let me get a new track going. Little clave. So you're just gonna do one little hit here,
Yeah,
right?
let's go.
Okay. All right, here goes. And I want to make sure it's got the right input, which is input. This should be input 2. Okay, there it is. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's throw some reverb on there.
Ton of it. Much you
Or
can
a delay, yeah, a little.
Delay.
Boing, boing.
infinite delay if you got it.
Well, we do have. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Looks like we've got a.
Speaking of delay, we might need to delay this recording process for a second.
Well, let's finish this thought here. I think it needs to be faster.
And longer. Ooh, but I don't have pitch.
Feedback.
Ah, that's
16th or 32nd?
16.
I think we should pitch it down. What do you think? Would that be weird?
Yeah. It would not be weird.
Your voice has got all this craziness on it. Hold on, I gotta fix it. I can't take you seriously. I mean, I can, but
Yeah, pitch it down or automate it down, like further through the thing. Your choice.
yeah. Okay, let me try the pitch thing, and then
Aquadilla, dilla. If you want to put me in live, I can just hit it, and you can alter it too.
no, it's okay. Let me fix it real quick. Maybe we'll drive it a little bit.
Ah,
There, getting kind of weird.
in a good way.
Yeah. Then we put some reverb on it too. Yeah. It's kind of radar-y, sonar-y.
What are your thoughts on stacking that and having another one right after it? Like on the E of one. So cluck, 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 cluck. So just copy paste into another track,
Yeah.
move it over 1/16 and keep all the effects.
We could try it. We'll try.
Just a thought.
Try anything twice. Okay, so you're saying over just 1/16.
Yep.
Let me let our folks see the DAW here.
Oh yeah.
I
Bring
want
them into
to. I want to
Dogland.
include them in our sonic home. Okay, so literally just 1/16, eh?
Yeah. Boom.
Okay, and maybe I'll hard pan them.
Oh, left, right, left, right, left, right. Aha. Is that a 16th?
I think that was an eighth.
Yeah, 8th costs more than that. There we go.
Yeah, that's what I smell. You smell what you're swimming in. All right, let's
Yeah, I like that a
let's
lot.
hear what it sounds like
In context?
in the ocean. Yeah.
Let's hit play on that video.
Yeah, I'm with you. Let's go into the depths here. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dig.
I dig. I think I think we're getting close.
Yeah, absolutely.
Um
I like where it's headed.
I do too. I think probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back probably after the stream, honestly. Let me know, folks out there, do you want this music? Like I've been like mixing these and like making them into like songs, and like there's some vibes here on this live stream thanks to my friends and all of you. So do you want me to like make this a EP that's available? Thinking about it. I feel like there's potentially two things. There's
The obvious answer to that question is yes, you should absolutely share these songs.
Say that again, please.
Breaker.
The obvious answer is yes, you should share this music.
Well, that's what Design by Shay thinks. Hey, speaking of Design by Shay, could you, I think you tried to send me something a minute ago, and I lost it. Do you mind sending again?
You might say it got delayed.
Oh, they
Delayed.
For those of you that don't know, Design by Shay is actively. Oh, here it comes. Accepting. Okay. Hold on. So, for those of you that don't know, Design by Shay, aka my wife Shay, is making custom art, collectible badges for each episode of this series. So these are from some of the previous episodes. If you want to support, get something cool, something collectible, these are on sale now. They're full price after the stream, on sale during the stream, and then they're gone by the next stream. And they're never going to be available again. So while Justin and I have been making this cool, weird music, Shay has been creating a custom patch. So what we're going to do now is patch it in. So bear with me. I'm I'm importing. Oh my gosh, this is so cool.
Oh, sick.
Okay, hold on.
Sorry, I didn't mean to react prematurely.
No, that's okay. I had the same reaction. All right, hold on. Are you ready is everybody ready to see the patch? This is sick. Okay, 3. Wait, do you want to do can you do like a dramatic like trumpet, like brrr, something? I don't know.
When it's revealed?
Like a fanfare?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Do you have I don't want not to put you on spot. Before or after? Here, I'll go. Do a countdown and then you play the fanfare.
Okay.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Dude, that was nice, by the way. Shay, this is amazing. Holy crap. Okay, so the left is the design, and then the mock-up on the right is what it's going to look like on the patch. This is amazing.
Looks like a tattoo I'd get.
Yeah. Holy cow. Hold on. Hey, Shay, this is amazing.
Couldn't have done it without you and Justin in that conch shell.
This might be my favorite one.
Conch life.
Awesome.
It's so good. Oh my gosh. Great job.
Thank you.
Guys, look at this. She made this while we were making the music. She made this, and it's for sale right now. The link is in the chat there, and it's a great way to support live music and real art, and my friends and myself, and it's just a fun, cool thing. So, if you want that, it's there. Now that being said, let's get back to the music.
Thank you, Num.
Let's see here. Also, Justin, nice fanfare there. That was impressive. So I was thinking, okay, maybe
Don't make any anemones with not releasing music. That's what Orangutan said, by the way.
there's some good ones. Keep the sea
puns?
the Oceanographic Pun Institute is alive and well, and I encourage please continue your shanties in the chat. Okay, let's listen.
All right.
Let's just listen. We can always add more things, but is it necessary is the question. I like the keyboard part you did. I might have an idea while we're listening. Justin, be thinking about ideas for yourself. All right, maybe I'm hearing maybe
I got way too many ideas right now, but they're not additions.
they're not additions. What are they?
I'm hearing less.
Yeah?
I'm hearing that growly trumpet shouldn't come in until the D flat minor part,
Yeah.
so that it kind of gives us that floating vibe there.
Mm-hmm.
And then same I'm not loving the crickety crackety thing anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, the click clack.
Okay. Well, you know what? Let's just mute.
Let's mute the click clack.
Okay. Let me find it here.
Let's see. It's not ad-libs.
That's
No, it's not. It's percussion, I guess. Yeah, that.
okay. And you said you don't want the ad libs to come until the
Until D
Till the
flat
minor?
minor. Yeah.
okay. Well, let's do that. I think it's right here.
Oh, but then does that actually change the loop for the rest of the thing?
Yeah, but I can
Salvageable.
let me think about it. I could,
Maybe cut first.
yeah.
There we go. Love.
I might hear a synth arpeggiator thing that I might bury. I'm gonna try that real quick,
Okay.
and then it might not work. Let me just find out.
I do
real
have
quick.
one addition, but it's for later.
Okay. All right. It might be. Let's see here.
Oh, give it some of that synthwave vibe.
Yeah, and using a clav,
Nice.
maybe.
I like soft plus treble.
Like that?
Yeah. There we go.
That's going to cut a little better.
Yeah.
All right, so there, but I want to change the arpeggiation. Yes, saving now. Thank you for the reminder.
Mendes.
I think this is going to be... And maybe this is up a higher octave. That, and then maybe we do a little yep, and then maybe a filter. This might not work. This might be a tangent. Let me just find out.
All right, while you're doing that, I just asked ChatGPT a quick question. I said, we're making a song about a diver exploring the depths of the ocean. What sound should it have? And its response was, creating a song about a diver exploring the deep ocean could evoke a sense of mystery, wonder, and adventure, considering incorporating sounds like deep, echoing synth pads to mimic the vastness of the ocean, bubbling and swooshing sounds to represent underwater movement, perhaps some metallic clinks or echoes to represent the diver's equipment.
Oh my
maybe
gosh.
even some ethereal vocal effects to
What?
capture the mystical atmosphere of the deep sea, which was going to be my next suggestion.
Ah.
Additionally, you could experiment with percussion that mimics the rhythm of swimming or the pulse of ocean currents. I think
We
we're
did
on
a lot
the
of
right-
that.
I think we're on the right track.
Ah, wow. It's interesting that a computer just said to do all the things we just did. All right, let's see how this track sounds in context. I can barely hear it with all the other things going on.
Yeah.
I think we might need a...
I like it though. I think
it's kind of cool.
if we fade the song in with this,
Yeah.
that's kind of the vibe I'm hearing, and then let it tuck itself away.
Yeah. Okay, I think we're kind of into like...
I got maybe one more actual sonic addition, and that's it.
And then we need to start subtracting.
And then yeah, we need to start removing.
And kind of like, I might do a basic mix at that point.
Cool.
Okay, so what's your idea?
I'm gonna use my mouthpiece to mimic some of our sea friends.
Okay. Like just the mouthpiece?
Just the mouthpiece.
I don't know what that means, but I trust you. You want to do a little check on it?
Sure.
Okay. You want to try it?
Can you soak me in reverb again?
Oh, yeah. This is track 28. Try again. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, I'm muting our voices.
Okay.
So we won't be able to talk, or the people won't be able to hear us, but we'll be able to hear your part with reverb for the tracking. So here goes. Oh my gosh. That was crazy. Hold on, let me turn that reverb off. Ah.
Flipper's going to sue us for his intellectual property.
Yeah. Wow. All right, let's listen. I feel like it's like buried.
Yeah, I'm feeling like you can choose later which ones you want to keep in there.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of things to be sampled, maybe and moved around, but there's definitely some characters in there.
Yeah.
But that's the last Sonic edition I think I have.
Yeah. I closed out Logic for some reason. Hold on. Hopefully everyone can still hear me. I think they can. Okay, that's why we save. And we got that. Okay, great. Nothing was lost.
We saved Flipper, yay.
Okay, here's what I think needs to happen.
Hey, Num, yeah, this is a Gorillaz hat. I played with them a couple of times and got a hat.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You play with the Gorillas?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's cool.
Thanks. Tinks.
Guys, if you don't know, Justin Powell, amazing trumpet player. I said this earlier, but he's one of my favorite musicians. We played together a long time. But you should follow him on social media, on YouTube, on Instagram, and then also he plays with a horn section called Terminus Horns. They're all friends of mine. They're all amazing, and they tour and record with a lot of big artists. And if you need horns for your songs, I mean, clearly, look what he can do. Not only can he play trumpet, but it's also dolphin sounds, conch sounds, percussion, flugelhorn.
Dude, we didn't even track any flugel, did we? Oh, what a shame.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Alas. Amazing musician. Shay is putting his info in the chat.
Oh, thanks. Designed by Shay.
Follow Justin and Terminus Horns because they're awesome people, amazing musicians.
Yeah, give me the follow. If you guys need some stuff, let me know.
I think it's time for I think we're gonna kind of like I'm just gonna vibe on this track for a minute, and we're gonna I'm gonna do a basic mix, basic EQ.
Okay.
Just kind of get it dialed in. What do you think? All right, here we go. Thank you, Dan. I'm just gonna mute things until it falls apart because I'm not even sure what to take out. I think this is probably gonna be like a big, like it's a long song. Things are gonna come and go.
Yeah.
Let me just kind of. This is our Brahm. It's gonna put some filters on everything, pull out all that low end, because that SM7 has a lot of low end. Just making some space.
Yeah. One thing I like to do with the Harmon Mute stuff is bring up that like the 2 to 4K area.
Uh-huh.
Because that's where all that breathiness lives. That.
Yeah, okay, so the two mute tracks?
Yeah, the 2 muted tracks.
2 to 4K, you said?
Yeah.
All right.
There we go.
Just kind of like I like to do drastic EQing at this point in the process. I'll do a proper mix on this maybe tomorrow, but I'm just trying to get it all to live a little better together. I like that.
And that one's good where it's at. That's a different one. I just want to hear that in the clave.
Right? That note, that was the money note of the night.
Right, best note I did play. Sonar clave plus angry sharks makes a happy boy.
Yep. I think that'll help us. Let's just see what that did. Ah, more room already. Everyone can spread out a little bit. They opened up the piano. that. That's a really cool fact.
Yeah. I'm kind of with you, Ian. I agree, Ian. Yeah, maybe the beat does come in a little bit later.
If the beat comes in at the minor, or the beat just waits before coming in, let's try it.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, let's give this a little shape here.
I would even keep the muted trumpets out of there at the beginning too.
Okay.
Yeah, just we're letting it breathe some.
Yeah. And if we're at it, let's have the bass come in a little later. Let's see what that sounds like.
I think even all the trumpet stuff. But I don't know.
I kind of like that.
Do you? Maybe not the first 4 bars, but like the second 4 bars.
Now I want the trumpet ad-libs to come in a little later, like at the first A or the second A.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling just that for sure.
And then right here maybe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of Toad when he falls off the cliff.
All right. Let's see here. It's kind of fun having the clave at the beginning. That little like, ooh, what is that?
The Harmon mute tracks, we didn't cut them, so it moved the entirety of the sample. So you got to go back there.
Yeah, okay. Good call.
Sweet.
So then we want those to come in at the beat, right?
Yeah.
That's what we said.
With the beat, which is was that marker 9?
Yeah, something like that.
Cool.
Thank you, Justin.
I got you. Davy Jones Locker.
Ooh. We want it a little later. Although I kind of like that. That was an accident.
Sorry, a happy accident, just like me.
That was kind of cool. And then right here, the ad-libs will come in. Yeah. That's fire. I think I'm okay with just bass and not Moog bass, honestly.
Yeah.
I think right here it maybe drops back down again.
And then inner flipper.
Yeah. Maybe so.
We've got our 2 characters now. We've got the dolphin, we've got the sharks and the sea creatures.
It might, and I think we need to lose something there.
Yeah. We could...
I'm not sure if it's the trumpet? Yeah. Yeah, maybe so. All right, let's... Thanks, Ian. I'm so glad you're here, man. Thanks for being here. Yeah, maybe the clops leave there. That's an interesting idea. I think we need to pan those away from each other.
Right. Yeah, maybe that's an automated thing where the first half is pan center and then later.
Yeah, maybe so.
Discussion time. I think the sonar comes in on the next major section.
Yeah, I'm gonna drag these over. This is really coming together, everybody.
Thank you guys for your input.
Yeah, this is so much cooler with our friends, our internet friends.
Yeah, maybe we could just send it over to the gorilla and let him finish it.
Right.
You're not wrong. It does have that vibe.
And then I think the trumpet might come back in here.
Yeah.
Right there.
Back 2 bars. Here we go.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, and then it's like kind of a fade out thing from there.
Yeah,
So let's
I like where that's at.
let's listen from the top.
And let's put the movie on, man.
That sounds like that looks.
Nailed it. What's that look like, Phil?
It looks like that sounds. Dude, that's so sick.
And it's lined up with the closing. I love it. About to get eaten by that shark.
This is crazy, man. Oh no. I don't like this. It's sad. That's terrible. That was an accident, but it certainly served the story. Dude. there's one moment. It doesn't feel right. It's when the beat comes in.
It's like we need like a drum fill.
We need
or
like
something.
a...
Yeah, or that.
Or some... We need a... All right. I think it's a... Can you hand me my bass, please?
Yes.
I think it's a... It might be a couple things. We might need to wrap it up because it's getting late. But
Yep.
I do think we need a big... That'll... I think that's what I'm missing. It's right here. This needs to be patched in. Yeah. So it'll be like a, I want a fifth above, so we're going to go from C. Friendly reminder, on your bass slides, I like to try and choose chord tones and have it start on an actual beat because it's intentional sloppiness is, I think it helps with bass. I don't just want to go I want to go from the fifth down to the root on beat 4. It's a intentional, precise sloppiness. I like that kind of thing. So let's see if I can do it. Oh, I need to slide into the B section though. Right? We're going into a D flat. So
A flat to D flat.
that's what I want right there.
Can it be lower?
I could go.
There we go.
Yeah, all right. All right, let's see if that helped us. And let's see if that helped us. There. Yeah, that helps.
I would do tritone away.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be a G.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, that makes sense because we're on the
But then you could
Dingleberry.
You'd be starting on the third of that E flat.
Yep, that makes sense. All right, let's.
Nitpicky.
No, I mean the devil's in the details, man.
The details. It's all about the feel.
Yeah, that was cool. Cause yeah, it's not diatonic there. We're doing some changes. Yeah. Okay. Here, you mind hanging this back up?
Got you.
Thank you, sir. All right, let's do a quick listen here. And also, before this listen, a few really quick things. Huh.
Do we lose our camera?
Nope. It's coming back. It's coming back. There it is. Okay. A few things. I want to thank my good friend Justin. He's amazing. Follow him, support Terminus Horns. I also want to thank Shay, who is making this amazing art, an amazing patch. The patch, for example, is right here. She did that live during the stream. Amazing. Also, a very important thank you. Sweetwater made this whole thing possible.
Thanks, Sweetwater.
Thank you, Sweetwater. Deeply, sincerely thank you. They have a cool giveaway going on, and the link to that is in the chat and the description. Sweetwater has been amazing to work with. So, all that being said, let's listen to this.
Top to bottom one last time.
Yeah.
Cool. That poor shark.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Oh well.
All right, here goes nothing.
Circle of life.
my Voyagers. I salute you. Thanks for being here. Well, we did it. I'm not entirely sure what we did, but we did something. And I'm grateful to you for being a part of it. There are a few ways you can support this channel. 1, we have merch, limited edition merch for each episode. 2, music courses. 3, I have affiliate links to the gear that I'm using to create this music. And 4, private music coaching. If you want one-on-one time with me to talk about whatever you want musically, that's available as well. And links to all of that are in the description. Tiny Songs Live will be every week this month. I hope to see you on the next one.
Don't touch my hand.